Best tickets around. It's standing room only for the... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. They better start respecting each other's punching power. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it. You're not showing around your long.
Right. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Good counter left hand there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter right-handed kick. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Perfect counter shot. He is down big time on the scores. What do we expect to see here in round two? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off, be smart, because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone, he knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This counter puncher is gonna wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Left punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Another scoring shot there.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring guys too. Counter punches are the best.
Step back for just a moment. That one lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They exchange punches. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Should we wouldn't be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the middleweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His jab just got blocked. He misses with that jab. Just misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
There's a counter shot. Left shot lands. So that left lands. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Argentine Martinez is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Defending. Do you believe what we are seeing? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Counter punching. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right. So
on to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left counter was perfectly timed. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive and that could be the beginning of the end for Roco. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game. This is the beginning of round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Great counter right hand there. Right punch. Good one. Catch and shoot. Good right hand. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to see what to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You can't score with that uppercut. Solid punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. That counter shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second,
And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
And he misses with that jab. He blocks the uppercut. Rest for the weary. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Both men step back for just a moment. And that could be the beginning of the end for Roco. 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes. And there's the bell for round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shot. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they...
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. He misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Nice counter punch. Not over till it's over, but that knockdown. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance.
Oh, Patrick Rokal right now stumbling around. So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count. These fighters swinging and missing. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That hook won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
We've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating. When you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good left counter that lands. And this with that jab. And they figure out the combination to this sink. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
God, we've seen much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Lands with the right counter. Swing and a miss with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Could not have come. Who thought we would have made it to 12? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Exchanges from both men in this round. He parries away that left hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.